Hi Taurus, welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. I am just shuffling up to do your mid-September to mid-October reading. I'm a bit late on your September reading, so I thought I would just do a spread for you, a 12-card spread for September 15th, mid-September to mid-October. Thank you for coming back and staying with me. It has been a while since you last saw me. I've been dealing with some personal things which I've been able to go through and resolve and get my energies back right so that I can come back and do these readings and connect with you guys. I'm not accepting personal reading requests right now just because I'm still going through the list of people that have already reached out to me because I don't charge for my readings. Obviously, I've gotten hundreds of requests, so I think it's only fair that I go through the reading requests that I have so far. It is very time consuming, so I do thank those that have reached out to me for your patience and for all you guys for sticking with the channel. I haven't abandoned you. I'm definitely back. I just needed some time, so thank you for staying with me. For those that are new, welcome. I do smoke pot, so definitely feel free to, roll up if you'd like. If not, don't worry about it. This is definitely not the nature of the channel. This is, I do tarot readings. I am a clairsentient, so I have the ability of clear feeling and clear knowing. So that's those are the instincts that I use to translate the messages I get from the cards, and of course, using spirit to guide me. All right, Spirit, so let's get into Taurus's mid-September to mid-October reading. Spirit, I ask you to tap in, provide the people that are watching who need the messages most, the information that they need with regards to love, relationships, career, personal development, any trials and tribulations that they might need any guidance or clarity in. Please, let's provide them to the Tauruses watching at this time. Thank you, Spirit. All right, guys, I'm going to do a 12-card spread. 3 cards for the next 4 weeks. And this is for Taurus for mid-September to mid-October. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance and support always, and your unconditional love. Spirit, help me go through a lot of things in the past couple of weeks and really instilled for me a deeper knowing and understanding of the work that our guides and our spirit guides do for us. Spirit, please continue giving me cards for mid-September to mid-October for my Taurus viewers. I see some of my Tauruses are getting a little bit frustrated, a little bit impatient. And that could be due to many things so far. I see some of my Tauruses are getting a little bit impatient, waiting for what they've manifest with regards to career. Some of you have been putting efforts in at your workplace and are getting a little bit impatient. Maybe there's a certain promotion that you're waiting to get that you might already know is destined for you. Maybe you had an employer let you know, this promotion is coming to you, but now it's just a matter of it actually coming, and I see some of my Tauruses getting impatient. I also see a love offer that hasn't come. Some of my Tauruses feel like they may have been overlooked with regards to a love situation, and are feeling all right, the overall energy is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Now, that Six of Pentacles could be with regards to how you're feeling, even though Pentacles, cups are more related to feeling. But, with that being the overall energy, it just might be how you're feeling in general. There might be a feeling of, some of my Tauruses might be feeling like they are not getting the support that they have maybe given to people in the past. Some of my Tauruses might have been supporting people financially and might have experienced some financial issues, either currently or in the near past, and felt like the people who they've supported in the past are not really showing up. Some of my Tauruses, I see some of my Tauruses coming out of a time, I see some Tauruses being in a time in the latter part of September. And I'm not sure what has happened because I haven't done readings for you guys in a few months, so I haven't connected to your energy. I'm not sure what has happened that would have caused you to be in the Four of Swords to begin with. Now, the Four of Swords upright is a meditative state taken after the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. Or disappointment of some kind or betrayal, right? And I see the Four of Swords in reverse. So I see that you're coming out of that time of meditation and reflecting over a certain disappointment or heartbreak, which might be why you're feeling a little impatient, because you're feeling like you've done the work, you've done the healing, you've experienced enough of the Wheel of Fortune in its reverse state. Now, I'm not sure what you guys have gone through in August or the earlier part of September. Maybe some of you might have been experiencing some financial difficulties, maybe a rejection with regards to love. Maybe some of you were overlooked with regards to a love situation or being ignored with regards to a love situation and feeling like luck is not on your side. I want you to know that Spirit is acknowledging amongst all of that with the Magician upright that you are in a state of manifesting. So you are manifesting things, even though divine timing is not set now. So there are certain things that you want with regards to career and love. And if you're not seeing it, just know that the universe is aware of what you're trying to manifest. And the things that you're trying to manifest that are positive within nature, you are going to receive. But please keep in mind that the things that are negative in nature, whether you're aware of it or not, you will manifest those things too. So be very careful when you are in high manifestation. When you're in a frequency of high manifestation, it's very easy to manifest any and everything. So please be mindful and careful, especially if you have recently gone through some kind of heartbreak, betrayal, disappointment, or, something of that nature. You want to make sure that you're not actively manifesting that and perpetuating that negative cycle. Okay, so just be wary of that. That is a message and a warning Spirit is giving me at this time. But if that does resonate with you and you are feeling like you're, a little bit down and out right now, just know that you have an ability to manifest good things. So be aware. Sometimes we have to take accountability of what we've manifested, and some of the disappointment, heartbreak, trials, or tribulations we've experienced. Sometimes God and Spirit give us the universe give us what it is we want, just so that we know it's actually not something we actually want or need. So I think that there might be a little of that at play, which is why Spirit wants me to warn you of what you're manifesting. For those of you who experienced an injustice, like a straight injustice, which could be what the heartbreak and what this healing, why you were healing, the need to have to heal, was there for. I know sometimes it's hard to move forward without the justice, sometimes we believe when there's an injustice that, karma is going to balance the scales in the way you think they need to be balanced and in front of your face. Sometimes people can do injustices to you and their karma play out and you have no clue. And you think they're living their, happy, lucky life. And, what about me? Because I do have the Queen of Pentacles here. So I do see some of you in a single, experiencing abundance alone. I think for some of my Tauruses, if you accept the injustice for what it is and understand it from a higher frequency, whether it's taking accountability for what you might have manifested in the situation, what you might have brought to you, or your part, just trying to take some accountability in this injustice, any at all, because accountability is ultimately control. I think you'll then enter the Queen of Pentacles position, and that will then put you, and what the Queen of Pentacles position really is experiencing and understanding that abundance as a single individual. Which is why the Queen of Pentacles has the ability to offer something so tangible like the pentacle that she's holding in her hand. And that could be for male or female. That understanding mixed with your high frequency manifestation abilities at this time is really going to bring you in. Whether what it's going to do is bring you in the things that you believe mean something to you. I see a lot of you entering a stage. I see a lot of you, whatever trials that you've gone through, obviously preparing you for this next stage I see happening if you let it. It can really bring about, for some of you with regards to career, I can see it being a really large organization engaging you in a way that really changes your life. Like some of you might have been applying to a bunch of companies. Probably the biggest company, the most viable opportunity that you applied to will come to you. So if you're applying and looking for new jobs, and you're seeing jobs that have 1,000, people applying to it or whatever, apply. Because an organization of that size will be very attracted to the energy that you will encompass if you move past whatever injustice, bad times you've been going through as of late. Because that's in the past, and crying over spilt milk is not what the Magician or the Queen of Pentacles does. So it's definitely time for you to move forward, because if you do, what I have along with this Hierophant is the Ten of Cups, which could also be indicative of a commitment being offered to you. Now, I do have another warning. For those of you that are single, I see a lot of you being approached with a very viable love option. So for those that are single that might have been talking to, people dating, there might be somebody that you've been dating that you then go to another level with. Whether, and we'll get clarification with the clarification deck here, but, however that comes about, they offer you something that causes you to kind of put a halt on the relationship. And I want to advise that you not, because with this 10 of Cups here upright right beside this energy, it shows to me that it's safe. So if you do feel this progression, you do feel this committed relationship, you do feel this energy coming to you, whether it from an employer, but more specifically right now with regards to a love situation, I do see that some of you might look back to the past, and those issues might cause delays in this new commitment proceeding or going further. Now, I don't see it, ruining it. I just see it possibly delaying unnecessarily for you, because what it might do is sometimes when we get into new relationships, or, we're being pushed to go to new stages within relationships, pre-existing relationships, it can cause certain triggers. It can hit certain triggers and cause certain emotions and fears to pop up. And I see that possibly happening for some of my Tauruses later at the beginning of October, should you be presented with, a love opportunity. Spirit, can you please clarify to me this Hierophant, the Hierophant upright? Please, Spirit, clarify this Hierophant upright. Okay, yeah, so this Hierophant here, for those, like I said, for those that are in relationships, it could directly be a proposal with the Hierophant here and the King of Cups. For those that are in long-term relationships, with partners, or I can't even say long-term really, I do see a proposal. I also see a pregnancy for some of you. I see commitment, I see pregnancy, I see victory within this commitment, people celebrating because this commitment has been made and received by you or by the person you are making the commitment to, and it causing much joy and being quite a joyful situation. If this is work related, then when that employer reaches out to you, it'll definitely, it might even be emotional for you because of how amazing the opportunity is. It might be an opportunity you've been waiting for a long time that brings you a certain level of abundance that you only thought, that you've been really trying to achieve for a long time. With the Queen of Pentacles here and the Empress, that's a really strong, abundant energy. And I see, for those of you getting new job opportunities, this opportunity is really going to be what you've been waiting for, and might even get you a little bit emotional. I see your family possibly even, maybe throwing a small get together just to celebrate it. It's a big deal. And then for those obviously getting engaged, congratulations. I see a new start here, with the Strength card as well, which is beautiful. So congratulations on that, guys. Oh, wow. And look what I have here. It's sliding out, the Justice again. Yeah, guys, whatever injustice happened, please let it go. Okay? It's not, it will keep you back if you don't let it go. Because I don't see you getting the justice you think you should in your mind. To me, the justice is this offer, this new opportunity, your new abundance that I see you getting in October. That's what I see being the justice. But I see for some of you Tauruses, you're not looking at it that way. And whatever you think will be bringing you justice won't actually, in fact, be bringing you that justice. So if there's some kind of spiteful energy that you're carrying, resentful energy that you're carrying, well, I hope this happens to them, or I hope that doesn't work out. Or if, some of you might have had a partner leave you for somebody else, well, I hope that doesn't work out. That energy is going to stop this new abundant stuff from coming. Okay, so just be careful of not accepting the injustice. Like sometimes there's no rhyme or reason for suffering, we just suffer. Sometimes there's no justice in the third dimensions, there's justice in the fourth and fifth dimensions. And I see with this abundance coming that fifth dimension karma, that true balance will come in if you let go of your idea of what justice is in that situation, whatever it is, guys. I mean, I could pull for a long time. Yeah, I got the Death card in reverse again. As well as, so some of you are still stuck on a past relationship, which is what you could have been healing from for a long time and finally getting out of. you know, getting out of the feeling of feeling like, you know, you're coming into a feeling like I'm over it, you know, I've healed over that and I want to move forward. And I genuinely believe that. And I see that here in the cards for you, that a lot of you guys have gotten over, you know, the feeling that this heartbreak got and the healing that was necessary for it. But as you proceed, I want you to be aware that that injustice is still lingering because of how you're viewing the justice to take place. Whatever you think needs to take place for this to then go upright and the justice to then occur is not actually kindred truth. It's not truth. The true justice is what Spirit has in store for you. If you let Spirit deal with it, the situation, if you let Spirit manage the karma and decide what's just and what's not, instead of you creating that, then you're going to get the true justice with abundance, you know, and stability and honestly the happiness, emotional happiness, and, you know, family and all that stuff, right? I see pregnancy here. I see family for some of you. I definitely see victory with regards to this commitment, this offer, whether from an institution or a commitment capable individual. I see people directly getting married in a church. I've got the Wheel of Fortune again in reverse. So guys, I've got 5 repeating cards here. And ironically enough, I've got the Knight of Cups twice. The Knight of Cups is in reverse for anything it is that you're looking back at. Whatever it is with this 5 of Cups that you're crying over, whatever is in the past that you're still, this injustice that you're still mulling over, it's not viable. There's no abundance in it. But if you go into the Queen of Cups energy now, the Queen of Pentacles upright energy now, and look forward, become aware of your own abundance, then it opens doors. It makes space for this new energy to come in. Spirit, can I get clarification for the Wheel of Fortune that has shown up twice in reverse in this reading? Guys, I got the 4 of Cups clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. The 4 of Cups is already here. This time it's upright, which just to me is showing ambivalent energy. Can you further clarify the Wheel of Fortune, or clarify the 4 of Cups? Okay, so to further clarify this, and Spirit, can you further clarify this 4 of Cups? Okay. Yeah. Some of you need to change. Okay, first and foremost, I see a lot of you in healing over the next 2 weeks. Right now, in a state of healing. Some of you might be aware of this card already, the Hangman. It's upright, so that's in a state of, anytime I see the Hangman, I see delays here. There's several cards that are indicative of delay, introspection, resting, and I see that with the Hangman. So with the Hangman clarifying the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that shows me that the divine timing is not now, because you are in a space of manifestation, introspection, and gaining a new perspective over what is currently happening to you, or has happened, or where it is you're looking to go. You are in a state of healing. I see some of you being overlooked in a love situation. Some of you possibly being rejected. Some of you possibly not receiving a love offer that you were hoping to receive. I see some of you actually, for some of you, I see you actually overlooking. So some of you are actually already in contact with the person that you're going to experience this abundance with later. Either later in autumn or later in October. Yeah, for a very small few of you, you actually reject the person that you end up engaging later in the month. But that's for a very small few of you. For many of you, I see that you're healing from a situation where you were rejected, or your offer was rejected, or you were not considered by someone you wanted to. And I see that, please trust and believe that that was definitely guided. If that does resonate with you, please trust and believe that that was definitely guided by spirit, was watching you, and ensuring that, you leave that in the past, so that the wheel of fortune can now turn upright and not be stuck in that position because you're perpetuating this. So I see healing happening. I see you guys being aware that whatever occurred, whether in the workplace with regards to career, or in love, that the High Priest, which is the Hierophant, that's a double again. And the reason why I see it coming up double here, sorry to be bouncing here, I see it coming up double here, is because you're going to feel this ambivalent energy when it does come in, because you're going to have a moment of weakness and vulnerability and fear because of your past issues. But that won't matter. That won't cause, because of this past breakup, traumatic event, it's going to come up, cause some delays within this. But I really don't see that stopping. It could. I can't lie, guys. You guys got to be careful. People have feelings. Yeah. Be careful, okay, guys, because you don't want that to interfere. But I think you guys, because it'll cause conflict if you do. If you guys are gonna drag any of your old baggage into a new relationship, it's definitely gonna cause issues, and it'll cause it really quickly. So it'll go from a proposal, maybe even a pregnancy or something, but it'll quickly turn because you'll become so negative so fast, because all of a sudden all these pain will just bubble over. This injustice that you experienced that you didn't feel was resolved to you is going to bubble over. That's why it's super important for you to change the way you're viewing justice in this situation. Whatever it is, you guys know if it resonates. You need to start looking at how the universe issues justice. Because all this abundance that I see here and victory, this is good karma. This is justice. But this is only justice that the universe can provide. You can't provide this justice. If you try to take this matter into your own hands, in this situation in particular, I do not see this as justice that you are meant to execute yourself. This is justice that's going to come by the universe if you walk away from it. That means clutching your pentacle and moving forward. Okay? Because what you're moving forward to, like I said, is all of this. Commitment, work opportunity from a large organization, victory, love offer, abundance, pregnancy, financial stability, the works. Okay? Yeah, some of you guys are stuck because you are waiting for the truth to come in. And I'm assuming, I have a hairy suspicion that it has to do with this injustice that you received, or that was pressed upon you. Now you're waiting for this clear communication or this justice to be ruled. Now, this could be regarding a legal situation as well, and you guys are still waiting for a judgment to be made. With the world in reverse, it's not being made yet. This legal situation, if this is an actual legal situation, is still in the works. There's no resolution to it yet. But if this is with regards to, you know, an injustice with regards to love, I see that you're waiting for the justice to be offered to you by someone. Again, you're looking for third dimensional justice, where what I'm explaining to you is all of this abundance is fifth dimensional given. This is given by the universe. This is not given here. Yes, it plays out here, but it's not like this is coming from a different power. You're expecting this justice to come from someone. Therefore, you're waiting for someone to make you feel whole, to help you get over this situation, to move forward, which is not the case here, guys. I'm sorry. I don't see that being the case. Because if it was the case, then I feel like this world card would be upright. Because then you would have gotten it, and you would have gotten the completion of either the cycle, relationship, or whatever. But with this upright, but the world in reverse, with this justice here, yeah, you're waiting for someone to come and bring you injustice. Whether hear it from somebody or that person bring it to you directly. And Spirit is telling me that whether that happens or not, you need not wait for it, because you have abundance waiting for you. And Spirit, what are the energies leaving September, going into October for my Tauruses? Oh, guys, this is absolutely beautiful. And this is completely reflective of exactly what's already here on the table. This pentacle is what she's got in her hand. And that brings abundance, love, victory, commitment. With regards to work, this is a new job offer. Very simple with regards to career. This is a paper offer. Okay. I'm getting this for a lot of signs. It's also the time of year, you know, September. All the summer students go to work, or go back to school, and employers actually have to start paying people again. So the hiring ramps up. So congratulations to you that do receive this new offer come in. And that's a part of the abundance. Okay. Right. I think it's great. I mean, there's a few warnings here. The biggest warning here for you guys is to not let the past cloud the future, and not to let your PTSD, for lack of a better word, stop you from engaging beautiful new opportunities, because they're coming, absolutely guaranteed. It's just a matter of, do you want to play or not? Which I think you will. But just know that the justice that you're looking for isn't offered by someone. It's offered by the universe. And it's coming. The justice, the true justice you deserve is coming. The true justice you deserve. Which, my beautiful Taurus, is all of this. Okay? All of this. This is everything you guys deserve. We all go through trials and tribulation and injustices, but the universe knows that. But if we let the universe handle it, the universe handles it best. Okay, guys? All right, guys. I will see you soon. I don't know. It's been a whirlwind for me. It's been kind of crazy. That's why I haven't gotten the super chats and the live chats up yet. It's been absolutely crazy, but you know what? Maybe I'm going to start a live chat. I'm just going to open up the chat and then, like, just see what happens. Like, I don't even know how to really work things yet. I still have to figure it out. Bear with me, guys. I will figure it out. And, but yeah, I will be definitely back, you know, in October for you guys. So don't worry about that. I'll definitely see you in October. But till then, enjoy. And I love you guys. Bye.